Okay. Hello.
Hello.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good.
Great. Can you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Chau.
Mm-hmm.
And
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I like to draw.
Mm-hmm. What do you like doing for fun?
I like to play with friends and family.
Mm-hmm. How many people are in your family?
There are 5 pupils in my family.
Good. Joe, what can you see in the night sky where you live?
I can see stars and moon in my place.
Good. And why do people like to look up at the stars at night?
People like to look up at stars at night because they are so pretty.
Mm-hmm. And why are stars so easy to see on Grandpa's farm?
Because on Grandpa's farm there is less building and less pollution.
Good. And when people want to look at places far away, what do they use?
People would use telescopes and binoculars to look up at places far away.
Good. What looks like a bear from the sky?
Alaska looks like a bear from the sky.
And why is the sun important?
The sun is important because it gives Earth heat, light, and life.
Good. And how would life be different if we didn't have the sun?
Life would be very cold.
Mm-hmm.
There would be no life, and everything would be dying.
Yeah, and it would be really dark too, right? Okay. What has the light of the sun on its face?
A shining moon has a light of the sun on its face.
Good. And what has billions of galaxies?
The universe has billions of galaxies.
And did you know that Earth and Venus are called the sister planets?
Yes, I did.
And why are they called the sister planets?
They're called sister planets because they have almost the same size and the same color.
Great. And where would you go if you were an astronaut?
If I were an astronaut, I would go to Mars because I want to know it better and want to explore it.
Good. Right.
How about you, teacher?
I think I would go to Saturn. Change my mind this time. I think I'll go to Saturn. I really want to, it looks really interesting. Right, Joe? Why do people want to learn about the past?
People want to learn about the past because they want to know what has changed through years.
Of history, right? Good. And if you had a time machine, what place and time would you like to go back to and visit?
If I have a time.
If you had one, yeah. You could just say, where would you go?
I would.
So I'm going to ask you that one again, okay? So, with the long questions, Joe, you can just make them simpler, yeah? Because you're doing great. Right, so, if you had a time machine, what place and time would you like to go back to and visit?
I would like to go back to and visit 10 years ago to see what has changed.
Good.
What about you, teacher?
I think I want to go back to the time of the dinosaurs and see if there were any humans around, maybe. Right. How were people's lives in the past different from your life today?
In the past, if people want to move to another place, they would use horse or they would walk. While we can use cars, bus, taxi.
And what about technology? Has that changed?
Yes.
So, I would like to know, what is an archaeologist?
An archaeologist is a person who studies about the past.
And what do paleontologists examine?
They examine fossils.
Good. Why do people like to find objects from the past?
People like to find objects from the past because they think it's very interesting and they have cool looking.
Good. And what can you learn from an old object?
I can learn how times have changed and we can compare things from now and then too.
Good. And when were you curious about something, and what were you curious about?
I'm curious about something when I don't know something very clear, and I'm curious about what will happen if the galaxies became smaller.
Okay. Is it good to be curious?
Yes, it is.
Why? Or why not?
It's good to be curious because we can have more time to think and learn about the things that we want to know.
Okay, good. And what ingredients, chose? Different question. What ingredients are in your favorite meal?
My favorite meal is pasta and green meat. Pasta, cheese and beef to make it.
Great. What foods have butter, vanilla, or cinnamon?
According to me, it's cake.
Good. What foods do farmers grow in your area?
In my area, farmers grow tomatoes, potatoes, and more vegetables.
Good. And do you know where sugar comes from, Chuck?
Sugar comes from sugar cane.
Very good. What food from plants do you eat?
I eat bread, come from wheat, and wheat come from plant.
Good. And what's your favorite food from plants to eat?
My favorite food come from plants to eat is apple and strawberry.
Good. What animals do farmers raise in your area?
In my areas, farmers grow and raise chickens, cows, pigs, and buffaloes.
Good. Do you travel to other places?
Yes, I do.
And where did you go?
I went to Korea.
And what did you see in Korea?
I saw lots of tall buildings.
And what did you eat?
I ate lots of foods and most of them are spicy.
Really?
How about you, teacher?
I traveled to Thailand. I saw a lot of buildings too, and I also ate some spicy food. I don't like spicy food though. Okay, so how is food different in other countries across the world?
In Vietnam, we have pho and bún cha, while in Korea, they have kimchi.
And one more country, tell me about one more country and what food they eat.
In Japan, they have sushi.
Do you like eating sushi?
Yes.
I love sushi. Why don't people have to travel to other countries to get the food that they want?
Because food is imported all across the world.
Good. And do you know what kind of foods Vietnam, not import, because they import a lot of things. What do they export?
They export.
What's the main thing that Vietnam exports? Do you remember? Come on, it's so easy. Rice. I'll ask you a question again. So do you know what Vietnam exports?
Vietnam exports rice.
Why is buying food from local farmers a good idea?
Buying food from local farmers is a good idea because they sell their own food and it's organic and we support local community.
Good. And why is it important to find new ways to grow food?
It's important to find a new way to grow food because we need to try and only grow organic food because it's more safe for us.
Good. What art have you seen, Cho, and how did you feel about it?
I I have seen sketches, sculptures, and painting, and I felt interested.
Good. Do you know any artists? What things can artists make art from?
Artists can make art from rubbish, paper, paint, wood, and metal.
Good. In nature, where can we see many colors mixed together?
In nature, we can see many colors mixed together in a jungle, at the oceans, and in a flower.
Good. What kind of art do you make at school?
At school, we make painting.
And what's your favorite type of art to create?
My favorite type of art to create is sketches.
And how is art class different from science class?
In science class, we learn about lots of interesting things, natures, and more. While in art class, we learn to create something new.
Excellent. And why do people go to art galleries?
People go to art galleries because they want and like to see art.
Perfect. Last question. Would you like to be an artist when you are older?
Yes, I would.
Why?
I want to be an artist when I'm older because I like and want to create something new that many people haven't seen before, and I want to be creative.
Excellent, Cho. Right. Would you mind holding me on the side of the poster? Thank you. Right, so Cho, what are you going to be talking about in your poster today?
I'm going to talk about why do we make art. And in art, we use lots of things, and some of them are paintbrushes, shapes, and pastels.
And what do we use paintbrushes for? Can we use them for a lot of different things?
Yes, we can use paintbrushes for painting and drawing, coloring too.
Great. And shapes, where do we use shapes?
We use shape when we want to
Draw something, right?
yes.
We need shapes for everything, don't we? And pastels, what's different about pastels and paintbrushes?
Paintbrushes,
We use paint, right?
yes, we paint, while pastel we use crayons.
Right, talk to me about the different types of artists that we get and what they do.
There are many types of artists, and some of them are carpenter, sculptures,
Prodigy?
prodigies.
Right, so let's ask you again, okay? So talk to me about the types of artists and what they do.
There are many types of artists, and some of them are carpenter, sculptures, prodigy, and street painter.
So what kind of art does a carpenter make or create?
They create
Things like furniture, right? Tables and chairs.
furnitures, chairs, and what to make.
And a sculptor, what do they create?
The sculptures create a 3D art, can be made of ice, wood, and metal.
Great. And what is a prodigy?
Prodigy is a person who is very good at lots of things.
Good. And I know what a street painter is. Do we get a lot of street art in Hanoi?
Yes, we do in some places.
Okay. I'm interested to know about the reasons of making art. First of all, why do you like to do art?
I like to do art because I want to be creative creative, and I want to create something new.
Great. So, talk to me about the other things about why people make art.
People should make art because art improves our creativity skills, and art can make you feel happy.
Do you feel relaxed when you color or draw something?
Yes.
Me too.
And art gives you the opportunity to showcase your talents, and art gives you confidence. When I sing or perform, I feel good about myself. I feel like there are no words. And last, art helps you to express your emotions, like angry or sad, happy.
Lastly, where can we see art?
We can see art at many places in the world. And I know there are in a street, in an art gallery, in books, and in a furniture shop.
Great. Joe, that was incredible. High five. 10 out of 10.